With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. 1st down. Now Brady. And this is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Brady steps away to his left. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Wait, set. 53. Check, back 54.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Chase Young on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Brady's throw there complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll move the chains.
First down, Ravens.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Getting in there to break that one up. Rock Ya-Sin.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Man open left side is Brown.
Brady's pass.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Gotta like what we're seeing from him so far in this game. This is the 3rd game of the season, and he's already accumulated an AFC Offensive Player of the Week award in this year.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A.J. Dillon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not... be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it.
Brought down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Now Joe Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Joe Mixon.
They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brought down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. They can't hang with us. You're mine.
From the gun, it's Carr. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Quez Watkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Seahawks 7. Ravens 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And
at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Marquise Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. And that is caught for the 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Ravens 14, Seahawks 7.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun to give to Mixon. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. It's a big play there for Seattle. 64 yards on the ground.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the
Brady.
First down.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First down, Ravens.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Brady on the bootleg. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the bootleg, Brady. They'll roll him out right. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Brady again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Seahawks' 27-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Brady. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Baltimore.
As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
And goal.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The 4th down pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
26, 1 or 2.
Shotgun now for Carr. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. This will make it into the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
26 Mike. I got it. 26 Mike. Watch the run. 29.
Operating from the gun. Carr. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Tried to get the defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge, no place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On first down, Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Matt Breida, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Right there.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
28. Seahawks 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Brings up 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Carr. And this is caught. That's Watkins. 30. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Quez Watkins, 78 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game.
The kick is...
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets into the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now it's Breida. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And his kick is right through.
The score, Ravens 35, Seahawks 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Brings up
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. That was Patrick Peterson from his cornerback spot whirling in for the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
29.
From the gun, Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. Got an open man, it's Washington. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Complete to James Washington. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady.
33-yard.
And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
With the score, Ravens 35, Seahawks 21.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. Essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
9-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 29, Carr. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Seahawks on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Brady now on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The solid pickup of 13 sets them up first and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
They run again with Breida. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They go counter with Breida. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Seahawks 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary?
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Joe Mixon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Ravens 50, Seahawks 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Brady. Pressure comes and down he goes. Ed Oliver able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Another try after the first down sack. Brady escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Carr completes it, and he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Operating from the gun, Carr. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Carr. Flushed out right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 3rd down, Carr eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going deep for Brown, and this is caught. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 53 yards.
Continuing to keep their foot on the gas, and it looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long when they throw the football. They're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage on just about every throw that they make. And there's another one there, and they continue to have that fun that you just talked about.
They run with Dillon, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A.J. Dillon with 2 touchdowns on the season, both. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Let's just be frank, they're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He's going to launch it for Washington, and that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Brady going to throw here. He's going deep for Brown. This is intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Brady's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to get this down near the yard line.
Today's final score, Ravens.
A big offensive explosion.